What is up, blockchain gang? Today we're going to make sure you don't lose all those precious WEMIX tokens you played so hard for. Technically, WEMIX tokens no longer exist, as they are now called Wemix Classic, or as I prefer, the token formerly known as WEMIX. Not to be plus ultra confusing or anything, but we also still have WEMIX credits, the newly added WEMIX coins, and the soon to release stablecoin. Imagine if the token formerly known as WEMIX were US dollars, and that WEMIX credits are like arcade tokens. I could use all of my dollars at any arcade, but to actually play in that arcade, I would need to use that arcade's tokens, and I wouldn't be able to use them in another arcade or for anything else for that matter without first exchanging them back into dollars. The token was used in all of the external exchanges and then exchanged into credits before they were useful. Outside of the WEMIX ecosystem, WEMIX credits are useless for payment unless they're first exchanged back into tokens, or WEMIX Classic. Since WeMade started their own mainnet, it will be a different process to migrate your WEMIX Classic into WEMIX coins, depending on where your WEMIX Classic X tokens exist at the time of migration. The WEMIX Coin, which probably should have been named WEMIX Remix, will be the new way to buy and sell WEMIX and convert into credits after migration. If you have your WEMIX Throwback tokens on a public exchange, such as Kucoin, their site will contact you about how the migration will go down, and you shouldn't have to worry about a thing. However, if you keep your WEMIX on a multi-chain wallet, such as MetaMask or a cold storage physical wallet, you will need to use the wallet to exchange the WEMIX Classic tokens into WEMIX coins during the migration period. Once the migration period is over, you are literally fucked if you have not done so, as your remaining WEMIX Classic will be completely worthless, since it cannot be converted into WEMIX credits or coins after that period. They have not released the information needed to do this, such as the smart contract address, but they are going to do so in the near future. You will also incur a gas fee while exchanging your WEMIX Classic into WEMIX coins, but it will probably be similar to the gas fees you would pay for moving them to a public exchange anyway, although at least you won't have to worry about forgetting if you do it that way. If you are currently holding WEMIX credits, you will be fine, aside from the migration period when you will be unable to cash out your credits into coins until it is complete. Finally, if you have WEMIX Classic on the DEX, they will be coming out with a way to exchange them for coins soon, and they are claiming that it will have the lowest gas fees. My 2 cents are that we shouldn't have to pay shit or do shit, because they are the ones who switched the fucking mainnet over. I think we all paid enough when they liquidated $100 million in WEMIX Classic to build the damn thing in the first place. So when the spokespeople at WeMade start patting themselves on the back for building such a successful platform, remember that you and I were the ones who paid for it. Also, why is it easier for a public exchange to do the migration for end users than the company making us do the migration in the first place? I sure hope nobody loses their holdings due to this change. Please share this video with anyone you know who may be holding WEMIX, and don't forget to subscribe so we can do this again sometime.